Hi, it's Eugene with BroadwayWorld TV. I am at Don't Tell Mama with cabaret sensation, Miss Margo Brown. Hi, Margo.
Hi, Eugene.
How are you?
I'm so happy to be here. I'm wonderful.
You're back in New York.
Back in New York.
You're getting ready to rehearse.
Ready to rehearse.
With your amazing music director, John M. Cook.
Absolutely. And my band tomorrow with my director, Jeff Harner. And I've got Phil Palumbi on bass.
And this is
and
all... Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Say that
right.
again.
And Sean Harkness on guitar.
We never want to forget any of the musicians.
No, they're amazing.
Because this is the Mercer Trio.
Exactly. My marvelous Mercer Trio.
Yes,
Yeah.
because for anyone that doesn't know, you have to come out this week, March 21st, at Don't Tell Mama for Margo Sings Mercer, celebrating the music of the brilliant lyricist Johnny Mercer.
Absolutely.
Now,
Yes.
I want to know why Johnny Mercer. Obviously, he's amazing and he has brilliant music, but why him? Why did you choose to celebrate and sing the music of Johnny Mercer?
When I started looking at lyrics and when I started singing songs, every song that resonated with me, I looked and it was Johnny Mercer who wrote the lyric. And I said, you know, if I'm going to do a show, it's got to be his music. And that's how the backstory of this show came about.
Which is so point on for me, because I think we have to connect to what we're singing, right? Mm-hmm. And then that way we bring the individuals that are seeing us perform into that story, into the magic of it. So you're telling the whole story through your joy of loving the lyrics and the music of his songs.
Absolutely. And the cool thing about this show is Ted Firth and Jeff Harner originally started off this dream and walked down this road with me a couple years ago. And the arc of the story and the way it worked came through with our vision, but they were such good guides. And then Phil Hinton helped with some of the arrangements, so now he's got co-arranger credit on the show. But the way the arc of the story goes, it's just so Mercer-like in his lyric just per song, but for the whole show, the way the arc goes.
Now, for me, I'm sure these are probably favorites for a lot of people, but I love Moon River, That Old Black Magic, Hooray for Hollywood, which we were singing off camera.
It's in the show?
It is in the show.
It is in the show.
Now, out of all 1,400 songs, I think that he co-wrote or wrote or whatever, because I know some of them he did the music and the lyrics, and then, for the most part, the lyrics, though.
Right, exactly.
And co-collaborated with brilliant composers. But for you, when you stand on this stage and you're delivering all these songs, obviously there are many of your favorites, or you wouldn't, be doing them if they weren't. But what are some in the show, if you don't want to give away too much right now, that you just go, ooh, I get excited about this one?
Okay. Arthur Murray taught me dancing in a hurry because I'm a professional ballroom dancer.
I knew
and
that.
people don't know that, so that song resonates.
Yeah.
It so resonates. The Seasons medley.
Which I also love that, because didn't Barry Manilow end up composing, what is it, the October?
When October Goes.
Thank you, When October Goes. And that was after, obviously, Johnny Mercer had already passed away.
Ginger had given him a box of lyrics of what had never been published, and he wrote the music to When October Goes.
And I love that.
That's in that Seasons medley, but that is my favorite of the whole show, my favorite piece of the show.
You know what, actually, I resonate with that as well, because I think I mentioned that to you before, but I love the season of fall.
Yeah.
I mean, I love summer, and I'm ready for spring. But
understandable, it's freezing here.
Yeah, but because you're in Florida for some of the time also there, so you get to have the best of both.
Yeah, exactly. And luckily enough, this time, it's not snowing.
Exactly. No, you're going to have a nice, beautiful week.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
You are lucky.
Yes.
What else do you want everyone else? What do you want them to know?
That this show was such a dream of mine, and it came true. The next show I'm going to start to put together after this event. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure which direction it's going to take, but there will be a second show of some sort. But I would love everybody just to know how phenomenal in this venue, in cabaret, and in small rooms, which is where we perform, it's all about the lyric. And Mercer's lyrics just go straight to my heart. And that's, I think, the biggest piece of it. It's they resonate with me, and I think that they come through. And if you come see the show on the 21st, you might know that.
You might know that. And I'd like to say this on camera because I've seen the show before.
Yes, thank you.
And I loved it. And I encourage everyone, please come out, because not only is Margo a fabulous entertainer, but I agree with you that these lyrics, it takes you on a journey within that hour of your show. And it truly touches you for different reasons. And of course, every song is going to impact people for whatever it meant to them, right?
Exactly.
But for me, it took me on a magical journey, and it educated me, because that's what's so brilliant about cabaret, because you stood on the stage, and you will this week as well, telling a little bit about his story and why this was important to him, and then also sharing your joy around it. And that's what it's about, the live performance of it. So.
And I would also like to say thank you to everybody who voted, because I did win Best Debut for BroadwayWorld.
That's
this
true,
year.
you
So-
did.
so
Congratulations.
thank you to everybody. Yeah, that was so cool.
So now, we need y'all to come out to celebrate Margo, to celebrate Johnny Mercer, and to enjoy the Mercer Trio as well on March 21st at 7 p.m. at Don't Tell Mama.
Thank you.
Thank you, Margo.
Oh, thank you, Eugenie. You're so kind.